So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running. Piqué making his 100th appearance here today, of course.
Yeah, something that I mentioned to him in person before the match.
And a chance! He's delivered all right! And the game springs instantly to life!
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Red Star are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Played into space. Barnes. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, there's a probing ball. Xabi Alonso did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And this is Neymar. Decent chance! Really well taken goal. And just like that, he's into double figures now. Simplicity itself.
Well, the keeper has every right to have a moan at his defenders for that, because they never got tied to the score. Simple as.
Number 14.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Valverde. Can he get it through? Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Great vision. Always onto this. Howson cuts out the pass. And now they can clear their lines. Haaland. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, that's delightful. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, there's the clearance. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Lovely. There's the shot! Almost half an hour in now. Red Star applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns. Big chance! And yes, it's there! And they get themselves in front! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Haaland demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
He is through here!
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Barnes aimed beyond the defence. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Neymar. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one.
And a quick reminder
It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Number 14, Hazard. Coming on the field.
There's the start of the second half.
Number 8, Messi.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Chelsea do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well,
oh, they could be caught out here. He's found a way through. Chance, surely! And for a moment, time stood still.
and this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Robertson. Messi gets into some space. It is a corner. Chelsea with the corner, they're first.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Chance for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Piqué gets it clear. Chelsea are, of course, in a position to... Haaland! They've got to be quick to recover this. Formidable match-up. Alexander-Arnold does well to get it back. Now it's Barnes. Haaland! He's got away!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Now he's got space here.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Neymar with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Substitution.
Time is running out here.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Akanji calmly anticipates. Oh no, this does not look good. And he shoots! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And it's been taken short. Fires it in low. Shoots! And that is wildly off target.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Indicated.
Valverde. Oh, well measured. Now that is a hefty challenge. And that has been clubbed away. That's a cute ball. Oh, it's come to nothing. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Chelsea can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent
Please
prepared
make
to go
sure to watch the
toe-to-toe
screen
until
for
the
an
end.
information bulletin from the regional police department.
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go.
For me, Peter, Albert Ferrer was one of the very best defenders of the 1990s.
And of course he played in that most famous of all Catalan dream teams.
Yeah, not one of its most glamorous members maybe, but definitely one of the most important.
Oh, important interception. Chance! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And he's had it nicked away. And Sola! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Messi. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And he's there to clear it. Camavinga. Chelsea are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And it's Messi. Looking for the run. Howson makes the interception. It's a pretty loose pass. Now, can they get him away? And the finish! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he nearly went all the way.
Neymar just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
And we have our very first corner. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. He's had a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Look at the space. Can he finish? Goal! What a moment of brilliance, control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Neymar. That's been cut out, well played. Ooh, perfectly measured that. Chance for a shot! He scored! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
We've got 5 minutes till half-time. And it's made its way to him. Messi looking to get on the end of this.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Zola. Now it's Bojan. Gehi. And the half-time whistle goes. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go and they head into the break all square. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
A very special birthday.
Chelsea kick off the second half. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Fires a shot, surely! He has done it! And they're back in front! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Chelsea go into the lead. Neymar is off. And a chance! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And here's Messi! And that is wildly off target.
Messi probably should have taken a breath and looked. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Can he get it through? That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Might be danger here. And the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward. Albert Ferrer. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Messi. Howson. Well, that looks a decent ball. Neymar. He is through here. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Camavinga. And he cuts out the supply. Robertson, who's set up one goal so far. Neymar has it out wide and in space.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Looking to play him in. Bojan. Piqué. Alexander-Arnold. Knocks it out wide. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made...
Shot a goal! The whistle has gone, and it is all over. Chelsea proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way, and they are clearly so happy to have won
And
it.
a quick announcement for the benefit of anybody
Camavinga
who is
claiming
down
the Man of the
themselves
Match
a little
award,
lost today.
and there is
Please look at
very
the
little
screen
room for
information
argument.
on how to find your way around this stadium.
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
This was all about tactics, Peter. A weakness in the central areas, both in defence and midfield, which is something we referred to before the game, and the manager was smart enough to make sure it was exploited.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
Hello,
clear
everybody, and
evening.
welcome
The
to
conditions
today's match.
contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Fabio Cannavaro, Jim. Some people credit him with making defending fashionable again.
I didn't know it had gone out of fashion, Peter, but yeah, his exploits certainly led to the guys at the back getting a bit more credit.
Yeah, and I'm sure for you that's a very welcome development.
And long overdue.
And he's away. Played out towards the right wing. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's got tall. Oh, it's gone in!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise. Well, our first story of the day, and it's a big one. The skipper, to start by doing that, has given everyone a fright, and I think himself too.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Passing is crisp and sharp. He's found a way through. Goes for the shot! Neymar, Camavinga, Azar. Beckenbauer gets a foot in here. Now it's Neymar. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's managed to... Oh, shooting chance! He has done it! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
After 10 minutes is
Wonderfully smooth,
number
smart
15.
and slick.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Camavinga. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now, who's going to be first to this? That'll be a throw. Gilberto Silva, and it's Beckham. Neymar, now it's Batistuta. That's a good ball out wide. And he has been fouled there. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. Messi ready to try one.
Yeah, it's an invitation to go for a goal that you just can't resist.
Beckham! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. First quarter of an hour gone. Chelsea looking to pass their way through. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
And it's Messi. Has a look and plays it forward. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Robertson. Koundé. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
Good switch, that.
And here's Neymar. They've got to be quick to recover this. Neymar! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Alexander-Arnold. Hazard. For Valverde. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? It's Hazard! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Now it's Neymar. Piqué is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. He's going for goal! Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he is going into that little black book. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one.
Well, it's a little too ambitious to go direct at goal from here, I think.
Crossbar! Alexander-Arnold with the clearance. Camavinga. Looking to play him in. Oh, played right into his path. Tries a shot! He's scored! And the comeback is complete! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
And now he has two. Chelsea get themselves into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. It's a searching pass. Oh, it's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt. Neymar! Terrific effort, just off target.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Costa Curta. Nicely spread. It's gone for a throw-in.